I'm pretty sure I flayed him in that story.
Oh my god,
Welcome to my show.
it's the best show.
So, yeah, I might just give it a week. There's gonna be a story of me filleting you. And you know that's
Oh,
the way it's gonna be, because it's slash fic. It's not gonna
oh,
be the other way around.
oh god, why?
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Anyway, so I'm just gonna make this episode start during the filleting part. In fact, the first word is gonna be fillet.
Great.
Context be damned. So we're starting our second match now in this league. We got a draw in the first one, which is it's a round robin, so both teams got 1 point. So
No,
drawing,
mad librarians, stop writing fanfics right now.
we have fanfics going in the chat. So we have 1 point each. A victory is 3 points, a loss is 0 points, and a tie is 1 point each in this round robin league. Next, so we went from fighting the orcs, which are the hardest to injure team in the game. I guess dwarves are also probably equal in that. Now we're going against the Skaven, who are the easiest to injure in the entire game, but also the fastest. So we need to be cautious of the one-turn touchdown, and either in that we're going to beat the dog shit out of them, because they're not nearly as bashy as we are. So let's start this match.
Yeah, kick his ass, Seabass.
Fuck, I haven't heard that since Dunville. I would have been 9. I don't have alcohol or I'd be drinking heavily, because I feel like Blood Bowl requires drinking heavily. Remember, everybody, pray to Nuffle, the god of the dice. If someone in the chat could tell me his actual fucking title, because I don't remember it. God of Luck? God of Chaos, maybe? I don't know. But he controls the dice and we all know it. So everyone pray to Nuffle for me.
Hernandez, my favorite animal I think would have to be dogs.
Why are you being asked your favorite animal?
I don't know, but I thought I'd answer just to be polite.
Well, you are the liaison of the chat.
Oh man, the liaison. I sound so important.
Yeah. The building I'm in has a liaison. All he does is really annoying voiceover things. Like, he gets on the intercom and says pointless shit we don't need to know. Like, every time there's a fire drill, after the fire drill, he has to get on to waste another minute of our lives telling us that the fire drill is over. We could fucking tell. Why do they have that in an apartment building? What the fuck? What's the point? You know what he doesn't get on the fucking intercom and tell you about? When they're testing the generators. I've had my fucking power go out twice while rendering a video.
Good grief. Also, hello, Jenny Madison.
Alright, we're on the defensive. That's annoying. The Rat Ogre is a pain in the ass. He's one of the most annoying big guys to fight because he has the tail ability, which means it's very, very hard to dodge out of his tackle zone. I definitely want to go green shield on this one. I don't want many people in the... Actually, no. I want to beat the shit out of him. Yeah, I want to beat the shit out of him. Yeah, blockers in the middle. Now, I've heard it's a big no-no to put more than 3 people in the line of scrimmage, so I'm going to put 5 people in the line of scrimmage. That seems like a good idea to me. And the blitzers can go on the sides because I do not want the one-turn touchdown. So the goal is to immediately beat the shit out of their gutter runners. Because those fucking gutter runners run 9 spaces a turn, 11 if they go for it. So, yeah. I don't want to deal with that shit. In fact,
Both Mah-Dry-Bread 2015, I want to beat the shit out of them.
I get quoted a lot. In fact, I once brought up how it doesn't matter if, like, we're all on Twitter. We all know how Twitter functions. And if you know how Twitter functions, you know you can quote anyone as saying anything. They don't have to have already said it or ever said it because no one is going to source it. People, if it fits people's natural bias, they will just assume. Can't have more than 2 players. Okay, we'll move them over there. They'll just assume it was correct.
WWE 3241 asks, "Hey, Mah-Dry-Bread, how are you?"
I am okay today. Today is the first day of having the unit to myself for the next 3.5 weeks, so I'm very pumped to be playing some Blood Bowl.
Woohoo!
Alright, let's huck the ball. Each team receives 1 additional bribe to use during this game to try and ignore 1 referee call. All that means to me is you get one chance to foul one of the gutter runners and break his legs. So, okay, where are their gutter runners? They got 3 of them there. Is that a star player? That's a thrower. And they have, is that a lineman back there? That's a lineman. Okay, so they got 3 gutter runners for anyone playing at home, for anyone watching at home, which is everyone at home, because you're watching, because it's a stream. Unless you're watching from school or a library. We get those too.
Hernandez Punchstick asks, why is PTCP on Twitch for so long before it was moved to Hitbox?
He's trolling you. He's just trolling you. That was a running gag for a very long time. Ignore that question.
Mighty Cleffa asks, how am I doing? I'm doing just fine. I'm just sitting here talking with Mah-Dry-Bread.
Oh god. The fucking rat ogre's friend. Oh, of course he's gonna knock down one of the blockers immediately. Oh, this might be an injury. Oh my god! Hernandez Punchstick got KO'd in round 1. So if you don't already know, the people in our match are the players of the team are named after people in the chat. Wrestle him. There you go. Knock him down. Oh god! How the hell are the Skaven being this bashy this early on? Oh god, they got gutter runners running through already. Come on! Alright, we need to injure the gutter runners. Even if they get a touchdown on us, if we can cripple all 3 of the gutter runners, we'll be okay. This game seems cool. We need to start a fan league of this game.
Yes.
That'd be awesome. Oh god, that'd be so much fun. We just need to convince enough fans to buy the game. Alright. I already see a gutter runner right there. Lordius. Time now. Lordius was our star player last team. He's the one who got our touchdown on the final turn who got us to tie the game. Alright, Hannah's gonna blitz. See ya, Buzz Beelzebub. Alright. Gutter runner. Gonna bash the shit out of you. Oh, might be an injury. Maybe. Stunned. It's still good. And we could foul him right now. Not a very high chance of a foul, though. Alright, well, let's get a blitzer on the gutter runner that got through our barrier, so we've got someone covering him. And either in that, we're just gonna kinda get up close to the enemy.
They keep quoting you, and it's funny.
I was noticing why you're being so giggly.
I know. The chat's really entertaining.
Also, pay no mind to how I completely fucked up the English language there.
That's alright.
Alright, fucking foul him! Stomp his legs in! Did we get him?
I don't trust you, Hernandez. I'm not answering your questions anymore.
Alright, end turn. Let me scan through the chat. Yeah, don't trust him. If you're wondering about his name, by the way, he's named after a show reference from, I want to say 4 years ago now. I don't know how the fuck he even knows. I don't know if he's been around that long or if he went back and watched the archives of those streams or what. Now I know who Mad Librarian is.
Yeah, that's Dylan.
I know your game, Kerr. So they got a gutter runner in our fucking end zone right now. They're just waiting for someone to fucking Hail Mary it across the entire field, because if he fucking catches that, they get an instant touchdown. Which I would call absolute fucking bullshit on. If he can fucking huck a pass from all the way from their end zone to my end zone and catch it. But I've seen crazier bullshit before.
Definitely.
This is Blood Bowl. Nuffle looks favorably upon whoever you're against. That's how Nuffle works.
Yes.
Oh god. I'm gonna just blame my butchering of the English language on the cut in my mouth. Because I keep remembering it's there, and then it really bugs me. Manbar has plenty nemesis. Nemesises? What's the plural in nemesis? It could be like 4 things.
Wait, nemesis, I guess?
That sounds right. Oh
I
no.
feel like that would be it.
Jim the Knight got KO'd. Is Jim still in the chat? Jim's still in the chat. Jim, Stop cocking it all up. All right, Jim cocked it up for the whole team. When we inevitably lose, I'm calling it his fault. And 0 there, you see, that's how a blocker works. Knocked out the enemy, stunned him, turnover. Let's get that fucking ball back.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lineman over here against a lineman. If we win, we could blitz. We could blitz the ball carrier. I don't trust a dodge, so... Well...
Hernandez wants to know why you have the apartment to yourself for 3 weeks.
3.5 weeks, first of all, Hernandez. Learn to fucking listen to me. And second of all, I'm sassing him because he's failed me. There we go, we KO'd someone. Who got the KO on that? That was Hannah. Is Hannah still in the chat? Hannah, good KO. I got it for 3.5 weeks. I made a vlog on this, which is up on my channel right now. But my mom, she's stressed out with all the court shit. So she's going for 3.5 weeks to stay with her brother in Hong Kong. She's just gonna go away and relax. My sister's going too, and they're gonna have fun. And it's extra bonus for me because I get to fucking work now. And Millie is asleep. Right, Millie? You're not fucking yowling now. She can sleep through anything. And for anyone who doesn't know, Millie is one of my cats, if you thought I was just yelling at someone in my room. I'm not that much of an asshole. But I play one on TV. Alright, let's, bash the shit out of this lineman. Alright, didn't knock him down, but I got him out of the way. So, you know what? I'm happy. And I put pressure on the ball carrier. Let's, Leo with a plan. Leo with a plan, you were integral in our draw last time, because you were the one who got the final block in so that Lordius could make the run. Let's see if you, succeed now. Double down, which is good, because we have block. Gotta run her down. Dropped the ball. We could go for it and try and pick it up, but the chances of actually getting out are pretty low, but I don't think there's any real risk of trying.
Metalizer wants to know if Millie is a ghoul in the background.
Yes, Metalizer is referencing both down, wrestle. Metalizer is referencing yesterday's video of Fallout 4, in which she started yelling in the background, and I blamed it on a ghoul. Alright, let's get flanking on him. I'm just doing everything I can to bash them at this point, because if I can get a lot of injuries in round 1, then who cares if they get a touchdown on me, because they got no one left to stop me. And I kind of don't want my linemen to go against their rat ogre, so I think we're going to end turn there. Oh, I love playing a bashy team.
Cronish wants to know, speaking of Fallout 4, what's your thoughts on it so far?
Clearly, Charlie, you haven't seen the video on my channel called Fallout 4 Rant. Fuck you. The super nutshell version. I fucking hate the new dialogue system. I don't like a lot of the new dialogue. I don't remember most of what's said because the dialogue is so bland and there's so few choices. I really don't like my character because he's a dink. Wow, they took an attacker down this early on, and I got a knockout. I'm surprised they didn't try to re-roll that. Holy shit, that was a quick turnover. That was really good for us. Right. The gameplay overall, I'm enjoying the gameplay a lot, actually. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I like the base building, even if it has a lot of UI problems. There's no doubt about that, but I am enjoying it. Overall, oh, and the glitches are fucking atrocious. I had to do so many .ini hacks just to, like, make the game playable. Like, mesh acceleration built into the game. I have found one other video game with built-in mesh acceleration. It was Ride to Hell Retribution. That is unacceptable. That is unfucking acceptable.
Hernandez would like to know if you like someone asking questions from the chat.
I do. For the most part. European uppercut, knockout, bam! We're getting so many knockouts. I want injuries. I want skill points. I want to level up my dudes. Whatever. Let's put more pressure on the ball carrier.
Dark Alex 45 wants you to ask them a question.
I was gonna ask their favorite color, but I want a fucking good question. That's lazy. Both down. Reroll. That was probably a waste of a reroll. It worked out. Kinda. I want a good question. Let me think of a good question. Why is this so difficult? Do you think you're going to go out and buy Blood Bowl after watching it on this stream?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I am great. That's right.
That's the best question.
Fuck, I'm great. I'm gonna try and foul this gutter runner again. Lordius, stomp his head in with your cleats. Normally I wouldn't do a risky stomp like that. Oh, God. Didn't get an injury, but I also didn't get caught. Normally I wouldn't try a risky stomp like that this early on with a blitzer, considering our blitzers are like our star players. Nice. Knockout on the lineman there. But it's kind of worth it, because we got that ability in the beginning where we can bribe the ref, so if we got caught, we can just bribe the ref. So I should actually be pretty liberal with trying to foul the opponent until I've used up that bribe.
Leo with the plan would like to know about your opinion on Cesaro.
Cesaro, the pro wrestler? Clearly you don't watch the Heroes Wrestling podcast. Well, I haven't been on the Heroes Wrestling podcast for like 6 months because I'm always so I'm always so busy. Really? They accepted that turnover? I tripped his fucking runner, like, immediately. He drops the ball and they don't even try to re-roll it. Cesaro is one of the best damn wrestlers in the world. Possibly of all time. Cesaro is a fucking god amongst men. And that is not hyperbole. Cesaro is just amazing. I know so many people who've become fans of wrestling because I showed them Cesaro matches.
Oh my gosh.
I need to show you a Cesaro match. Do you watch wrestling at all?
I used to a long time ago.
A lot of people say that. I need to show you some fucking Cesaro matches. Jesus Christ, that guy. He is the Swiss Superman for a reason. He is more than human. He is much more than human.
Oh man.
Alright, if I have an idea. I'm gonna run over here.
Jenny Madison says you have a man crush on him.
Everyone has a crush on Cesaro. Alright, I'm gonna do a short pass here. He's got the catch skill, so he can re-roll if he fucks this up. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Oh, he fumbled! You motherfucker! Who fumbled that? You had 2d6, and you rolled double 1 and 2s. Who fumbled that? Baron Bubba, you could do better. If you didn't fumble that, we could have got a touchdown right there. Shit.
I thought you said to blame Jim. We were supposed to blame Jim.
No, Jim wasn't even on the field that time. Good gif, what a geek. Good gif. Shit. Isn't Jim knocked out right now? Jim, if you were still in the field, you could have stopped that one. God damn it, Jim. And of course, Axel getting mauled by the Rat Ogre, but not injured. Again, we have never had an injury with a lineman, which is astonishing, considering how injury-prone they are. Yep, do nothing. Take the hit eating all the mushrooms, and we KO the opponent by taking the hit. Great. We are causing so many turnovers by just taking hits. For some reason, we keep getting instances where the dudes with wrestle are better off not using their skill. Unlike Cesaro, who is always better off using his skill, because Cesaro is only skill, and he is a god of wrestling. I'm gonna have crossfic of me filleting Cesaro now, which I'm okay with. Yeah, double down there, because I got blocked there. Fucking decked him, motherfucker. Pick up the ball. Actually, no, don't pick up the ball. Yet. Eating all the mushrooms, get pressure on that guy.
Jim the Knight would like to know if he is the worst.
You are the worst! Actually, Jim the Knight, I think you did pretty well last time, so you're not the worst. But you're the worst in my heart, so really that's pretty much equivalent of being the worst. And you know you're the worst. In my heart. Alright, let's bash some gutter runners. Yes, the worst, spelt like that, to keep with the German theme of A, Luxembourg, B, Switzerland. You can work the worst, spelled like that, into the whole crossfic with Cesaro. First language is German. There we go. I'm great. This is my job. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
No.
Oh my god! We killed a man! It was a gutter runner, too! Holy shit! Do they have an apothecary? I don't think they do. They don't. They couldn't save his life. Jericho! Jericho, you got the first kill, and you're a lineman. You're the lowest ranked guy on the team, and you got a fucking kill! You killed him, and you killed one of the most important people on their team. Holy shit, Jericho. Round of applause for Jericho. Jim the Knight wishes he could be Jericho. I'm just shitting all over Jim the Knight.
No, Hernandez. I don't know of the unholy offspring of Mantar and Carlson.
Mantar and Carlson, their offspring... Can I... Oh my god, I might get a touchdown right now. Hold the fucking phone. He didn't get tripped! We're gonna do it! Leo with a plan! Touchdown!
Goal!
Blurn! I hope everyone got the reference. What was I saying? I already forgot.
Leo,
you actually had a plan! That's actually a really good comment there, Dark Alex. Oh my god, not a single one of their 4 knocked out dudes woke up, and they got a dead guy, and one of our knocked out dudes got back up. I think that might have been Jim the Knight who woke back up. Oh god, this is good sports ball.
Best sports ball.
Oh man. Fitawagam. So, what was Manbar? Right, we were talking about Manbar. Right, so the offspring of Carlson, the Swedish god, which is he is a character from Fire and Sword with Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword. That's the name of the game. Sorry, awkward name for a game. Character in it is Carlson, who's awesome, and he had a baby with Mantar, the old WWF pro wrestler. Who was basically a Minotaur. Yes, that was a wrestler.
Beautiful.
WWE was weird. Lordies, you're going right on the line of scrimmage. You're gonna fuck some people up. Playing aggressive. Oh, they're backing off a little too. Right, they had a baby, and that was Manbar, and Manbar is the wrestler we created and use in every WWE game. He got so popular that the first new t-shirt design we made in about 3 years has been Manbar dropping an elbow drop off the top rope, or second rope rather. And that was drawn by Anders in the chat. I forgot to read what that ability was that just happened. So chat's gonna have to let me know. WWE was weird. That's a good point. WWE is still weird. One of the storylines on the show right now is about a zombie who shoots lightning and his brother who's a demon who raises fire, and they're feuding with a Louisianan cult from the swamps. So I guess wrestling still is weird. Yes. That is the main storyline on the weekly show right now. And I still watch it every week because fuck, wrestling's awesome. So their gutter runner is halfway down our field right now, but he's completely undefended next to 2 blitzers. And he's on the edge of the field. I think we might surf him off the field and kill him.
Yeah.
Man, we fucked him over. Jesus, eating all the mushrooms, putting in work, do nothing, take the hit, knock him down. Turnover. We're getting great luck on these turnovers. Okay. All right. Eating all the mushrooms, get back up. You could try and foul him right now, but really low chance. All right, Hannah, get the... Actually, lineman, yeah, get Axel over there to help put some pressure on the ball. Don't take that out of context. All right.
Mighty Cleffa would like to know if you are part of the Church of Manbar.
No, but I have heard many people in the chat are of many different positions in the Church of Manbar. I know we have a High Priestess, which I think is Kaipon, who I believe is not in the stream right now. I think she's busy at the moment.
Oh my god.
Oh no, one of our linemen caught the ball. Linemen are slow, and they have low agility, so they're bad at passing, and they're bad at catching, and they're bad at fighting, and they have low armor, so they're injury prone. Really, linemen are the worst character in the game. Well, Bretonian linemen are the worst character in the game. Other teams have competent linemen. We do not. Our linemen are peasantry. So, we're probably going to want to do a handoff at some point, if we can pull it off without fumbling the ball. And I wouldn't mind severely injuring their thrower. And I also kind of want to injure their gutter runners. So, let's kick some ass. They've got 2 gutter runners left. One's dead. Let's injure some gutter runners. I want to stay. Because as much as I'd like to put pressure on him, I don't want to risk running out there and leaving a hole for everyone to just scurry through. Like the rats they are, literally. Oh yeah, and if you're watching the stream right now, Mandy, then you now know Vermintide, the game I was talking about before. The Skaven are the guys I'm fighting against right now.
Right, I remember
Yeah.
you mentioning
This is
those
just
the
not
other
the
day.
same. It's not the same game. It's just the same lore
Right,
and universe.
exactly.
And this is why I said that. What's it called? Warhammer Fantasy is kind of goofy and doesn't take itself too seriously. One universe is like a really serious plague story where you're fighting against the Skaven, and the other is they all get together to play some Blood Bowl, which is literally a football game where you kill each other.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Speaking of rats, screw Canadian Post. I think you mean fuck Canada Post. Fuck Canada Post is an old running joke. Canada Post is terrible. It's our national post system. Mm-hmm. It is the most horribly inefficient garbage thing in the universe.
What's so bad about it?
They love extorting people.
Oh.
Oh god, their extortion tax. 10% of shipments and imports over $50 will get this charge. Oh, it's funny, that 10% seems to have happened to me about 90% of the time a foreign package comes in over $50. 10% my ass.
Oh my gosh.
And they have this 10% rule. How about you decide whether or not to do your extortion tax based on the income of the person, instead of doing this every single time on a guy who makes less than half of minimum wage?
I know, right?
I'm buying my fucking equipment, I need to do my job, and you're fucking putting more tax on it? Alright, Jericho took an injury. It's not long-term, but he'll be out for the rest of the game. That's not so bad. He's only a lineman. Although I think Jericho was the one who killed a dude, so they're just trying to get revenge on that one. But hey, he got no lasting injury, more than I can say for that fucking lineman. Or that gutter runner. Am I right, fellas? I killed a man. He's hardly a man, he's a rat. Literally. Alright, gutter runner, get the fuck away from my ball carrier. Motherfucker. I'm not gonna be able to pull off dodging away from him, am I? God damn it, he did a really good job there of delaying me. Alright, bring Jim the Knight in here to block from the front. This is a weird situation. Everyone's all scattered out now, which kind of helps the Skaven, since they're so mobile.
What a Geek says that Doug Ratman from Portal is a man, therefore Ratmen are liable to be considered men. He has a point.
Shut up, What a Geek. Alright, Blacklight, you can go back there and help with the cage. And we end our turn. Fuck, we're not going to get a touchdown. But at least we can keep them from getting a touchdown. And we're already 1 touchdown ahead, so as long as we deny them ever getting a touchdown again for the rest of the match, we win.
Woohoo!
And that'll put our team at 4 points in the league. They're bashing us. Right, they got storm vermin. Their storm vermin are their equivalent of blitzers. They're all about bashing. So those are the guys we need to be careful of. You're right, Batman is a man too. Are you sure he's not a bat in a man suit in a bat suit? Because I have never heard anything contrary to that. So until proven otherwise, he is. It's guilty until proven innocent of being a bat in a man suit in a bat suit. That's what the internet has taught me. Guilty until proven innocent on everything.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, there's so much guilty until proven innocent on the internet. It's crazy. It's like what I was saying earlier about quotes. Is you can quote me as saying anything because no one's gonna fucking verify it. If they want it to be true, they'll just assume it was true. Case in point, Total Biscuit. You want to see there is no man on earth more misquoted than Total Biscuit.
That's true.
Oh man, it's crazy. I've had to correct so many people, and they just block me on Twitter. When I will be so polite in correcting them, and they'll just block me.
Of course.
My favorite is when they say that they claim that he said that sleeping with a trans person is akin to rape.
Wow.
No, that was actually that was them misquoting. Like literally, it's not just misquoting in that they take it out of context. They take it out of context and change the sentence structure around just to fit their needs.
Oh my god.
It is that ridiculous.
That sounds so ridiculous, though.
They say that he thinks that that having sex with a trans person is akin to rape. In reality, it was he did a oh god, that's a 00. Fuck, reroll that one. He was doing an audio log on how ridiculous the outrage of Pillars of Eternity is, and that people were outraged that a tombstone came across as transphobic, even though it totally wasn't. But whatever. There was a tombstone written by a backer, where like all the tombstones could be like poems written by backers. It was a Kickstarter game, and I'm just gonna end my turn there because I just want to defend the ball. There we go. It was like a rhyme that was basically talking about a drunk guy who slept with a man, and he was so ashamed of it when he woke up that he leaped off a cliff. First of all, the joke is at the expense of the guy who was so ridiculous about it that he jumped off a cliff. Second of all, no reason to believe it's trans. All they said is it was a guy, but okay. So
wow.
First of all, that's ridiculous. Second of all, when he was ridiculing this during the video, he said, "What are you?" He said something along the lines of, "What are you implying that every time you have sex with a trans person, it's akin to rape?" Of course not. That's ridiculous. All they did was take the first bit and reword it a bit. So they're so he's like, having sex with a trans person is akin to rape. Like that's completely different from what the fuck he said. The whole video he was talking about trans rights and how this whole thing is ridiculous and blown out of proportion.
Like, how even did they come to that conclusion?
Because one person misquoted him, and then everyone who already hates him just wanted to believe it. That's how all these things go. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Oh, man.
The internet's a silly place.
And of course, quite a few of them have made fun of him for how he's dying of cancer. Fucking assholes. You know, the cancer came back in his liver now? He's terminal?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, liver cancer. You can't survive that. It's inoperable. My fiance, she has a lot of surgeons in her family back in Turkey. Liver cancer is inoperable because it's in your liver, which is your body's filter. Both teams lose a turn. I'm actually okay with both teams losing a turn because this gets us closer to the end of the game, and I'm up 1 point. So he's fucking terminal. Unless medical science starts to get a lot better, a lot faster, he's probably dead in 3 years or less.
Oh, wow.
Which is awful.
That is pretty awful.
Yeah, and people make fun of him for having cancer. Jesus Christ, these people. Yeah, and they call other people harassers. How can you call someone else a harasser when you do this shit? This is insane. Like, I don't care if you don't like him or not, mostly because you're misquoting. You don't even know what the guy's about. Yeah. But, fuck, you don't laugh about someone who's dying of cancer when their cancer came back after they thought they were okay. Like, the doctor cleared him. He thought he was okay, and then it came back. Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's
awful. That's
going
awful.
Yeah, that's really going too far.
All right, I'm gonna just grab the ball and cage it and just defend the ball. I don't care about getting another touchdown. I might do vanity passes at this point. Let's do a vanity pass. Fuck it. See if we can get a skill point. Oh. Fuck it. If I failed it, I failed it. Whatever. But yeah, like, it's inoperable. You can have the part of the liver with the cancer cut out, and when it regrows, because livers regrow fast, it'll regrow the cancer. You can literally have a liver transplant, and the new liver will get cancer. Like, liver cancer is serious business. It doesn't go away. There is no getting rid of liver cancer.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. It wasn't even in his liver originally. It was in his intestines. He had part of his intestines removed to get rid of it, and he was cleared. And then, like 4 months later, it came back and it was in his liver. Sorry to get all downs on you. Now I'll get misquoted. And people say I hate people with Down syndrome. Fuck.
That's okay. Everyone's too preoccupied with John Cena right now.
Yeah, it's okay. John Cena's a good person to be preoccupied with. I love it, Maggle. I'm doing JBL jokes now. Hey, Lydia. We're talking about Down syndrome.
No, we aren't!
The internet thinks we are, Mandy. Did you not see... Check my Twitter. I'm sure I already have 5 pictures on there that say, I'm Mah-Dry-Bread and I hate those horrible Down syndrome people. I don't even know a slur for Down syndrome people. I hate those downy bastards. There, we just made one up.
Downy bastards!
And Zero's knocked out, and it's thanks to the Down syndrome people.
I think the derogative term for a Down syndrome person would be retard.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
Does that mean I have Down syndrome? I was called a retard a fucking lot growing up. Oh, man. Anyone who was disabled was called a retard back then. That word is a lot less acceptable now. Personally, I don't give a shit if you call me a retard now. You can't hurt my feelings anymore. You know why you can't hurt my feelings anymore? I'm an adult! Oh, man. We got the ball! Good job, Lurdius. Now, you can't do a vanity pass because you're on a blitz right now, but... Fuck it, I don't need it.
Robert Downey syndrome.
Yeah, pretty much.
Iron Man syndrome.
Now, is it Robert Downey syndrome or Robert Downey Jr. syndrome? Because there's a difference. Okay, we're gonna fucking foul this gutter runner, because again, trying to injure the gutter runners, and B, we do have a bribe. Actually, the bribe might have been only first round. We can survive if we're down a player, though, on this one. Oh, we got an injury. Stunned. That's the weakest injury you can get. I was hoping dead. I want to kill 2 gutter runners in one match, because gutter runners ain't cheap. Just watch, they're gonna have one of their weakest guys hit one of my blitzers and kill him. Bretonnian blitzers, I believe, are the most expensive unit in the entire game. I do not want to have to replace one. That would be so shit.
The Mad Librarian would like to know, would it hurt your feelings if he told you that Cool Cat wasn't cool?
Cool Cat's cool. Shut the fuck up. I like getting overly emotional about Cool Cat. It's funny how there can be a product of someone so horrible, and yet the product is so great.
Oh, it's so funny. I love the movie.
Fuck, Cool Cat is funny. Fuck, Cool Cat is funny.
It really is, though.
I'm kicking myself that I never got a chance to see I Hate Everything's Cool Cat thing. Unless it's still up and I'm just crazy. I'm sure someone's mirrored it. Okay, I'll watch it then. Because the only time I've ever seen Cool Cat stuff is when I saw YMS's Cool Cat stuff, and it was fucking hilarious. Do you watch YMS at all?
Only occasionally. I'm more of a fan of I Hate Everything.
I love YMS. He's cute. He's too gay to lift. On Twitter. Not just a non sequitur. That's his handle on Twitter. Too gay to lift. Don't even know if he's actually gay or just has an awesome sense of humor. Well, either way, he's got an awesome sense of humor.
Maybe both. Cool Cat is the best thing in the world, Anders Warbear. You should really check it out.
Yeah. We don't need to give context. Just search Cool Cat.
Yeah, just search Cool Cat Saves the Kids and all of your questions will be answered.
Yeah. Alright, it looks like they're actually trying to bash back, which I don't know how well that's gonna go. They only have 2 blitzers. And I have 8 dudes who are good in a fight, and they have 3, if you include their rat ogre, who half the time does nothing.
Hi, Lydia. I'm Mandy.
Oh god, we're getting mauled. Oh no, I think he's okay. Jim the Knight got stunned. Of course it was fucking Jim the Knight! God, I
Always Jim.
Oh no, is someone else getting injured? Oh, come on. Mighty blow. Stunned. Hannah got stunned too. It's okay, Hannah. Take a timeout. I like just being unfair.
I do not
Jim.
know of the website. I do not know of a website called Pahil.
It's Hernandez saying it, so I bet you it's a porn site. Just because he wants you to bring up that it
Hernandez
exists.
saying it.
Yeah. Oh,
Fun fact, Daddy Derek Savage was a porn star.
now, are you spreading rumors because it's funny, or are you serious?
I'm dead serious. He was in Playgirl.
What the fuck? Now,
He's a
okay, hold on.
legit porn
Could
star.
it just be a male model that does nudes?
No.
Really?
Really?
Not gonna lie, I could see him having the looks for it.
I know.
Like, not gonna lie, you can see how, like, even now he's kind of a good-looking guy. Like, he's aged pretty well.
Yeah, he's alright. He's like 53.
Oh wow, he looks great for 53.
Yeah. But then, like, he lives in LA. I'm sure he's had Botox a few times.
Yeah. Still, Daddy Derek.
Yeah. It brings a whole new meaning to Daddy Derek, doesn't it?
It does. It absolutely does. Alright, let's try and fucking foul this guy again. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I stomped the same guy. Kill him! Kill him! He got stunned again, goddammit, and they called a foul. Bribe. Fuck you. Referee accepted your bribe. At least I'm only stunning him. I was hoping for something better, but at least it's something to keep him out of the game. His gutter runners are still the best thing they have. It's the fastest unit in the game. And I think they have the catching skill too, so they're really good at catching a pass.
Jim the Knight laments, "You've hated me since the Payday stream where you got in front of me. Well, I was looking out the window."
I don't remember. I've had a lot of Payday streams. I remember there being many times I've yelled at you. And all of them come straight from the heart. My fiancé was just texting, and she said, "I hope you have fun, frou frou," and then a picture of a chicken. Actually, it was a rooster.
This is the best text.
Yep. She says frou frou a lot. I think it's a French thing. She was French immersion. Oh god, Axel got an injury. Smashed collarbone. He loses 1 point in strength permanently. I'm not using the apothecary to re-roll it because I want to save it for in case someone dies, but that's a shitty one to get for a lineman who's all about the fighting on the front line. So he's just a meat shield now. But it's basically what he was for in the first place. It's not how you spell frou, motherfucker. I would know. I get called it literally every day.
Jim stood in front of the window, a lusty look in his eye. Mah-Dry-Bread approached from behind, his weapon of manhood drawn.
Put his tool in her tool. I feel like everyone has read My Immortal at this point. It's my favorite euphemism for sex is, he put his tool in my tool. The fuck does that mean? I can only assume it means he put his dick in my dick. Like, is that not the imagery that sentence conjures? Never heard of vagina referred to as a tool.
We French kissed passively.
I looked at the window. It was Snape and Lupin, and they were masticating. Masticating means chewing.
No. It was Snap and Lucas.
Right, it was Snap and Lupin. I forgot, they spell Snape like 4 times in the whole story. Oh my god. I remember Brandon and I once did like a half an hour breakdown on that whole scene from the Snap and Lupin masticating. That whole scene, like, it doesn't seem as insane as it is because you're so used to, you're like acclimatized. It's like chapter 7 or something, like you're acclimatized by then. But literally that whole scene is like Eneby or Ebony, whatever she is this sentence, fucking Ebony Dementia, Darkness Dementia Ravenway runs crying into her room, and then Draco runs in after her in the girls' dormitory, and then I think Dumbledore runs in and says something about her needing to save someone from someone, and then she comes out of the shower in her towel and she looks out the window and sees Snape and Lupin, and they're chewing bubblegum, I don't know. And they're on, like, a broomstick, I think. Or maybe that was just something we theorized as they're floating on a broomstick or maybe in a tree branch. And then another guy runs in. I want to say it was Harry Potter. Vampire Potter runs in and says something about, like, a concert. And let's just guess it was a concert because it's My Immortal and there's a concert at Hogsmeade every hour. Every hour on the hour. And then fucking... Oh, and then... Hargrid, or Hairgrid, depending on the sentence, flies in on a broomstick outside, I guess with Snap and Lupin, like, flies up to the window, and he's like, you want to go to the dance with me? Like, there are, like, 8 people in this room right now, with 2 of them outside the window. She's in a towel. Like, they're all just rushing into the dormitory for separate things at the same time. It's fucking batshit. Like, it's amazing.
Also, Hargrid has an Avril Lavigne robe.
Yes, that's right. And then, like, right after that, she passes out from blood loss, I want to say. And then she passes out and wakes up in a hospital bed, and Hargrid is there and gives her roses, and then they turn into floating black skulls, and he asks her to the dance again. And she says no. I remember an ungodly amount of that story. Like, no. It's unhealthy how much I remember of that story.
Like, probably really important life lessons have been discarded from your brain just so you can save room for My Immortal.
Darth Valor! And then there was that entire copy and paste chapter where they rip off their masks, and oh my god, it was Voldemort and the Death Dealers.
The Death Dealers!
They did that twice!
I know!
And one of them, it was like some kind of weird dreamscape where, like, it happened, and then literally they're like, OMG, what the fuck? No, I'm not going to the dance with you, vampire. And it's like, was the last 4 paragraphs a dream and I didn't know? Like,
I don't know.
What just happened? None of this makes sense.
Again.
Yeah! Oh my god, that story is fucking crazy.
Like, it happens again word for word, like, a few paragraphs later.
Yeah, it was literally 2 chapters later, I believe, is where the entire, like, rip off your masks and Death Dealers thing was just copied and pasted. But then after that, only one of the times was like, no, I'm not going to dance with you. So I guess one of them was just like a fucking recap, and is like, there she was hypothesizing it happening again, word for word, and it was just like, you were meant to infer that, but the author forgot to fucking establish that. Like, it was insane.
Like, maybe it was some kind of Final Destination shit where, like, she saw it happen, but then it happened anyway.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I still haven't finished my dramatic reading of it. I still have, like, 5 or 6 chapters to go on the channel. Like, I've read it all the way through 1,000 times, but on the channel, I still have a few times to go. I started that fucking 4 years ago now. It's just, I got so many other things to do. I really do need to finish it. I kind of want to redo the whole thing, honestly, and have, like, multiple people voicing people, and, like, that'd be
I will
fun.
help you.
You want to do that? Alright,
yes,
you're in.
Please!
As long as I still get to do Voldemort. Because
okay.
he has no nose, and she establishes it, like, 80 times, so I just do my, like, plug-nose what's it called? Newscaster voice.
Yes!
Enemy! Who must kill Vampire Potty in Draco! Or something like that. I don't think that was the exact line. I feel like it was slightly different.
Dylan, I am drafting you to help with this too.
Yeah, you can fucking join too, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Alright.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna end my turn there, even though I'm in a range of the rat ogre, just because not really much I can do, and I don't want to risk trying to get out of his tackle zone because I got no one to recover the ball at that point. So I'd better just risk doing this and hope not to get a bash on me.
Jenny Madison would like to know if chat can help with this too.
I don't know. It depends, because I want everyone to have, like, good mic quality and everything.
You could hold auditions.
I could. But do I want to put that much effort in? Turnover! Oh my god, that was a fast turnover. Holy shit. We have the craziest luck against these guys. For shit as we did on the first match, we're doing great on this one.
Like, I could hold the auditions for you if you're too busy.
That might be okay.
Yeah, I'm a
I
sound
can't pay
engineering person.
anyone. I'm gonna say that right now. There is a definite 100% no on getting paid on this one, because I am not making my money back. There's no fucking way. It'll be like 44 episodes. It's 44 chapters, right? My Immortal? I think it was 44 chapters. But if it's 44 chapters, has 44 episodes, I'm gonna make a grand total of like fucking probably $4 off the whole thing when it's uploaded. And because it's got like no minutes watched, because they're gonna be like 3 to 6 minutes each, I'm gonna have to rehash some of my jokes, because I did have a lot of visual gags last time. I'll find a way to make it good.
Yes. I mean, you'll have extra help this time.
Yeah. I'll do all the editing,
Yep.
though. I like the editing.
I'll let you do the editing. I don't like editing.
And part of me... Oh, God, but who's gonna be Enemy, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way, who sometimes has Terra in the name, but sometimes not? Like, do I continue to voice her, or do I pass that on? Like, you're a legit voice actor, and a woman, which instantly gives you the advantage.
Oh, man. Oh, Snape.
Roll the... I don't care about an attacker down there. I'll take the turnover on that. I definitely need Brandon to be Lupin. Brandon would be a good Lupin, because he can do the dumb Patsy voice.
Yes, Jenny Madison, I am a pro voice actress. I've done a lot of commercials, animations, games.
And you see, you said actress there. I've once been told that it is sexist to say actress rather than actor. And my response is, the entire fucking French language is segregated into male and female words. That doesn't make the language sexist, nor is saying actor and actress sexist, because neither one is inherently worse. You're the only one insinuating that it's inherently worse.
I know,
God,
right?
these people suck.
Like, are people trying to tell me that it's worse to be a woman, then?
Apparently they are. I don't know. What the fuck is with these people? Did they not understand that they're the only ones making this bad? We win! Right? They're asking if you have a YouTube channel.
I kind of do. I'm sharing one with my fiance and my friends. It's called Finger Trap Studios.
His most recent upload is of ejaculating a 53-year-old man. Go watch it. Link in the description on YouTube when this video goes up. If I remember, comment section. You can't remind me now, because it's going to go up in the future. Comment section on YouTube. If you don't see it in the description, yell at me in the comments to put it in there, because I forget that often. People in the comments often have to fix that for me. And the MVP of the match was Hernandez Punch Dick, so he just got a bunch of special points. We also got special points for Leo with a Plan and Jericho. I think Leo with a Plan might have a level up now.
I love your joke, Hernandez. I'm going to hang it up on my fridge with a gold star.
I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so who are we against next? We're against a human team next, the Smashers, which makes me guess they're a bashy team. So bashy humans versus bashy Bretonian humans. This will be an interesting match for the next one. But first, let's take a look at our team.
Thank you, Aunt D501.
Yeah, you can link your channel in the chat if you want to. You're a moderator, I believe, so it will be a clickable link.
Fantastic. I might go do that.
No one leveled up, and we still only have one injury, which is not bad. Axel has a broken collar, so his strength is down by 1 point, which is pretty significant, actually. But he also has the dumbest hair on the whole team, so not a big loss.
I didn't realize dumb hair was such a important factor.
Yeah. All right, on the next match, then, we go 1-on-1 against the Smashers, a human team. Until next time, have a nice day.